put him on something where he can really flex his mechanics, and that Arlet with the support system that he has, this could be very dangerous.
Now it's a tough call. There has to be a give and a take, an oop to the alley, if you will. Because once KLVJ gets in there, vengeance, final slash, vengeance, then there's got to be follow-up. And where's it going to come from? Clearly, it's going to come from Long. He's the only one who can really do it. Him and Yone. Because right now, Zed, one of their star players, is on a playmaker as well, a role-playing playmaker.
Well, I think, you know, the exciting part of this game is at least XYG's composition is a little bit more flexible than before. Now they don't have to just wait for FCAP to do something. They can actually be proactive, and they can play very defensively. So now, Falcons APBREN, for them, it's about tempo from the lanes. Can they find it?
And now we're off to a great start. Again, very little in between these two teams in the first minute of the game. Few here about to get collapsed on.
And hopefully he survives. Oh, wait, no, he accidentally whips the skill shot. He's in so much trouble. A simple mechanical mistake costing him his life. And Kyle Teasy, he's not going any further than this. He's just going to regroup with his team, focus on maintaining that tempo. I'm sorry, Flap. Hopefully he's going to be able to come back into this with Few.
Off to a great start again. A lot of, easy to access CC. There's the onward.
Yeah, but he can't seem to get out of here. Forced to use the flicker early on, and now KLVJ, he's going to have multiple activations here. This is where he's strongest. Somebody give him a little bit more CC so he can vengeance one more time as they find 2 more kills, and that is XYG taking off the chains.
Oh, they are taking everything away from Falcons APBREN, clipping their wings right at the root. Ogwin might have even caught some of it if not for the ancient blessing, if not for the extra physical defense that you have as a Grok when you're standing up against the wall or a turret nub.
Honestly, I'm going to be real with you. I was surprised that XYG got so much off of that because they were the ones invading the jungle. The first 2 minutes, they're taking more damage, but it just goes to show that the synergy, and especially when you have Arlet, the more CC you have, the more vengeances you get. Oh, so nasty.
And now that just shows that XYG, where they're playing in a comfortable atmosphere, again, this is how they play back in their homeland, in their league. They want a lot of CC, they want a lot of collapse. And they, again, end games under 15 minutes, now Fuse in trouble once more!
Oh, he manages to hit level 4, but he gets out of the way. This time, he's not missing his skill shots, but man, you can just see, with that being said, XYG now open up the map so much more. Flap Easy, he's playing a dangerous game here, but it's totally fine. Hopefully they find this kill onto Oben, forcing him to flicker away. The anti-CC keeps him alive, doesn't put that demonic mark on him just yet.
All right, still a tough situation. Falcons APBREN not out of the woods just yet. They are down about 1,000 gold, give or take, approaching, and this does not help. Zed stealing away these little camps. It's these games of inches that add up to a mile. And now looking at the XP, again, at least Kyle is getting his XP. This is, in some cases, what we call the anti-disaster protocol. Now he's in trouble.
Okay, dodges the alt with the Lycan pounce. Really nicely done. Flap Easy is still stuck in this lane, but unfortunately for him, it's not the best matchup in the world, especially when you're up against the Arlet. A lot of easy micro for him. Oh, I Earth Shatter, I hit Vengeance. Simple as that.
XP going over to Kyle, but gold. That's where Zed has him outnumbered. Look at this. Currently 200 between the utility and the fighter slash assassin type jungler. And again, this is where a lot of schools of thoughts come to converge and diverge. Because as a utility roamer, your items are just much cheaper. So this activates XYG just so much faster. Now look at this. They're approaching 1,500 and change ahead of Falcons APBREN. And now, they're going to play it. Oh, they're going to get a lot of gold.
They're going to get so much gold for Long here, and even Few coming a little late, all because, I missed one skill shot, I ended up dying, and now I'm late on the tempo. Falcons APBREN, it's going to be a bit of a struggle through this early 2 mid, and hopefully XYG are able to maintain this pace. Because right now, Kyle Teasy, it's not like he's building like crazy fast items like Sky Piercer. He's going very traditional. He's taking his time.
He's still playing the defense, despite having a good time, relatively good time in his side of the jungle against a team that's so aggressive like XYG right now. It's still not a good look. We got a turtle spawning in the upper quarter of the map. Look at how deep Flap is. This is a good sign, I'd say, for Falcons APBREN on the lower half of the map down bottom. But look at the speed of the rotation. This is KLVJ. This is what we're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, he evens out the lane, but KLVJ sacrifices his entire wave just to be here. Yuan already taking a good amount of damage, but now God Yang holding up that shield. Oh, doesn't hit the final slash. The Earth Shatter connects, but it really doesn't matter here. Walking up is already tough. Yin Yang reactions are good. He's still thinking about it. It's going to be a 50-50 here. Here comes the heavy spin. They're going to go for it. It's KillVJ who finds that turtle. Eternal Guard going to stop FCAP from progressing forward unless FlapTZ, he finds one. Long quickly purifies out of there, collides into two, and luckily that two included Super Marco. So now nobody's still down here. They're all so low, and FlapTZ finds one. Lung takes the next trade, and Kyle looking to finish as many people possible. It's a 3-for-1 trade unless they can get one back. Yi1 is out of there. KillVJ playing it slow, but looking for anybody to quickly jump, and that's a wild shot from Ogren to say no more.
I think the clutch moment for that long, drawn-out team fight was the DBD. Oh,
no way.
SOD on one.
Come on. Is he brave?
All right, long behave. Long behave.
Woo.
All right, check it out. It started with the turtle fight and the collapse. Godgang goes. This is way past the point wherein Super Marco pulled the trigger on the defensive blazing duet. And then from there, it was all few. It was all Ogwen, it was all Kyle. And then they're able to get a little bit of that green, reposition themselves, regroup, and then collapse on whoever was left. Amazing work by FALCONS APBREN, but they're, again, still down, 500 gold. Heavy spin on a few.
He can't get out of this at all. The Eternal Guard as well can't really peel too much. And now he is gone. Double Oracles being purchased by the tanks from the side of XYG.
He got that OO.
He's got that OO, baby. They're going to be crashing open that mid lane as quickly as possible. But Ogren and FlapTZ are going to try. Oh, wait, the Wild Charge Flicker just to slow them down. But they don't have the damage. They're willing to sacrifice their lives for this as Kyle is able to get a little bit of space. Oh. Do it, Long. Come on. He's brave, right? No, they take the tier 1. He's disciplined.
Not going to force it. Again, you're looking at FlapTZ. You're looking at an Edith, whose kit is made up of 2 ult-level CCs that he can pull at any time. I think Long is just respecting that amount of counter engage from FALCONS APBREN. That will definitely help him keep their gold lead. Now about 2,000 gold. We're at the final turtle of game 1. This is interesting. I think FCAP's going to trade. I think they're going to let this happen because of what Super Marco's doing down bottom.
Yeah, they don't mind. They're trying to slow this down as much as... Oh, a good final slash. Here comes the Eternal Guard in combination. Numenon Blast isn't going to connect on nobody, but that tells FALCONS APBREN, take our bot tier 1. This neutral is ours. Wait. Oh, he wants to go back in, but dude, Wolf was right. KillVJ, he's so activated on this hero. Every single CC gives him another option to jump.
Activated and hyperactive. He just sees a target, I'm in. He sees 2 or 3 final slash, give it to daddy. And now they take that last turtle of the game. And SOD, they're gonna pull the trigger on Ogwen. Not gonna happen. They are gonna take this tier 2 up top.
Yep, at least the trades are looking relatively good, right? Because despite Xianyu Gaming being at 22,000 gold, FALCONS APBREN at 20,000. So it's only a 2K gold differential overall.
We're wondering where the gold is. A good majority of it is currently on Long and Ione. That's it. Well, a good chunk on KillVJ as well. But you're looking at 2 heroes in the XP. Oh, wait. Marco in trouble.
He wants to get out of there. He's already used the Purify, but now the rest of the team kind of out of position. The Eternal Guard going to buy some time, and KillVJ finds the opportunity, takes down Ogwen, and XYG, they're doing a phenomenal job because the first couple of fights, they're like, oh man, we grouped up too close together. Now, he's just taking hits after hits after hits, and even Xianyu are trying to dodge him.
Yep, they bring the fight to few, and that's why the diversion play from the Lu Yi isn't really happening. One of the main strengths of this super hot commodity in the current metagame is not getting activated. They're not letting it through. So now, on stage, you can see it now, live from Riyadh. The pressure on FALCONS APBREN's shoulders. The last time they felt this was in the playoffs, in the grand finals of MPL Philippines Season 13, in the Hall of Champions. And now they're facing off against, I'd say, a foreign enemy. They haven't met up with KillVJ in years, a lot of these players, right? They haven't seen the king in a while. And now he's so good, he's so activated, 4-1-1.
I mean, he's leaving his mark here for sure. It's like, you can't forget about me. You guys may be world champions, but I've been here longer than most of y'all.
He's a one-time MSC champion about 3 years ago. so.
So hopefully they're able to go even further, right? Because I think closing out this game is going to be XYG's biggest problem. Because again, there's just so much peel for the side of Falcons APBREN, and if they get a little too low, you can see that Kyle, he's ready to go like and pounce into like and pounce into like and pounce.
Talking about Kyle, again, I'm not so sure what that does for his ego, for his morale. Oh wait, Super Marco's in trouble, Blazing Duet!
Oh no, oh wait, do they know?
Oh,
here comes the diversion.
It's a bait play?
It's a conceal as well. They're all right on top of Lung. Numenal Blast needs to connect. It only finds one so far. Super Marco wants to get back into this, but Godyang is saying no more projectiles for you as the backline getting attacked as well. Flap, TZ's trying to survive in the Primal Wrath. ZZ finds Super Marco, and you know, it does find Flap TZ. It's a 2-for-0 trade, a creative play, but they could not take Lung down.
Target acquisition and economics is what Shanyu Gaming has above the defending world champions in this current game. You see that? That was an amazing setup with the diversion, but they were outgunned, they were outmanned, outplayed, and outsmarted in that moment, given that they almost found low, right? They almost found low, but they couldn't finish the job, and now they're gonna lose this Lord.
They're gonna do it again, but ZZ, he's already secured one, and now they jump right into it. Few, he's just gone. It doesn't even matter at this point. They're looking to fish for more, and Ogren can only do so much. Godyang, great Numenal Blast to zone out the rest of the members, because they're gonna get another free pick here. Another 2 kills on top of that Lord. Well done, XYG.
Ogren's is buying a lot of time. He knows he's gone for this world, but I mean, he lasted like 5 or 6 seconds longer than he should have.
Yeah, he did. But honestly, it's precious time so that Falcons APBREN can start thinking about, hey, we can start freezing our waves, we can start desyncing these waves against XYG, so at most, they only take our outer turrets.
And there is still a tier 2 in mid and in bottom, so they are going to stay inside their base and maybe keep a little bit of their jungle. Best case scenario. Worst case, this is all over. These are the kind of situations that a roam Lolita love, and we don't see really much of Lolita.
Yeah.
But now, check it out, we got Godyang about to make a difference. Oh, they're gonna lose this inhibitor?
Yeah, they might just lose this inhibitor here. Lung, he's trying to get these auto attacks in. It's frustrating because he's just out of range. And it's still, the next wave, it's probably going to collapse, but here comes the Lord on the top side of the map, and it looks like FCAP. They're waiting for the opportunity, right? Lung is a little chunked out right now, but they need to deal with one problem at a time.
Let me in, says XYG. And they are going to see this massive wave down bottom. Can FCAP get to it?
They should. Oh, they lost it.
Penetrated. We're in.
All right, all right. So big wins for XYG's side, because most of the time it really comes down to, hey, can I set up that checkmate angle? 10,000 gold lead, first Lord, break open an inhibitor, and then you've got a very clear way to end this game. But Shanyu, at this point of time, 6,000 is pretty good for them, but with that open inhibitor, the next Lord is going to be so much tougher for Falcons APBREN.
I mean, good news and bad news, right? You're looking at the bad news. Good news is Lord is on the weak side.
Oh,
Lord
it is
where it needs to be for Falcons to be able to defend. And if I'm not mistaken, Purple might go over to XYG. There's a jump!
Yeah, but he gets pushed back by the final slash, and Flap TZ doesn't have enough time. He ends up going down before he gets some real value. Oh, but Ogren, he does get a really good wild charge, but it doesn't matter. Everything's being reflected back. The damage dealers can't get their damage in because of Godyang.
What a perfect Lolita pick. Now the fight continues.
Okay, LVJ, he's out of there finally, despite the reaction. Like in pounds, it's not good though. Lung, he needs to be careful. He cannot get hit by the second half of that.
That was a bloody battle. XYG really could have gotten punished so hard, but Godyang was where he needed to be, and KLVJ built the right amount of sustain. I'm loving the TB, man. Thunderbelt is on the rise. Permanent hybrid defense for every time you hit an enemy with that enhanced basic attack every 4 seconds. That's going to add up the longer the match goes.
Honestly, this is pretty crazy, right? Because now KLVJ, with Brave Smite as well, he is ultra tanky. He is not easy to take down at all, considering well, FCAP's considerably bad position, but I think it's more towards the economics than anything else.
It's what you call an absolute unit. Reminds me of a good friend of ours, JC.
Yes, yes. Mr. Rezbek himself, the building. But with this Luminous Lord, things are... Wait a second.
What?
Did he just... Did Godyang just purchase...
Is this a magic build, Lolita? Let me double check the numbers. Does that scale?
Yes, it does scale. It does scale in a matter of fact, and it also gives her a bit of a shield. So this is kind of interesting, right?
When you're this far ahead, you can afford to do that.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong there. When you got money, you can do a lot of things. But at this point, I think that XYG, they want to end this game in one singular fight.
And they are close to their average game time, about 15 minutes. 14:30 right now, second Lord of the game. They're doing the best rendition of a dance that you can in 2024, in July, in this current metagame. Lord here at 3/4 of its health, get reset.
All right. The fishing continues, right? And I think this is kind of good for at least Falcons APBREN. Despite it being on the weak side of the map, they can at least rotate down, get somebody to clear it up. Best case scenario, maybe XYG moves off of the Lord pit.
All right, they do push Ogwin back out. Lone continues to hit that, and oh no!
Oh, it's not good. Ogwin, he gets blasted by U1. And now you can just see how annoying this Eternal Guard is. It's basically Vexana saying, no, I'm drawing a line in the sand. You can't walk past it.
Got sent back right into Ohio. 5:14 currently. XYG controlling a majority of the map, and it's not like they're hurrying to do that. They are literally just walking in the sand. They are just having a good old time, treating this lovely Wednesday afternoon like a Sunday morning. And they get the second Lord of the game. Now it's back to the drawing board for Falcons APBREN. Oh no, they're gonna put, oh no, they're salt in the wound. Lord spawns down bottom. That's Falcon APBREN's Achilles heel right now.
I think here's the biggest problem, right? XYG, they did this dance for so long. Look at the money, right? Falcons APBREN are 2,000 away from the key power spike. And I think when we're looking all across the board, right? Like, Kyle, he's pretty strong. He's got the items.
Yep. Also looking at Super Marco. He needs one more, and then Bob's your uncle. Lord's inside the base. Mid lane in jeopardy. Top lane, Long's getting to it right now. Lord might actually go down. FCAP, maybe, in my opinion, defending the second Lord better than the first.
Yeah, much better, in a matter of fact. You can just see that XYG, oh, hold on, Eternal Guard is already out super early on, but the wave clear is just way better for the side of Falcons APBREN with the help of Few, making sure that he's able to spread out the damage.
That's right. The first 5-10 minutes of this matchup was bad for El Capitan. Last time he saw MSC was in 2018. Now he's in a formation.
Oh, the wild touch, and then the heavy spin. He's trying to flicker out of there, but Super Marco is already in the back line, allowing to get Kyle Teasy the kills. And now it's still pretty dead centered even, but somebody has to go down. Immortality's broken, like an announce from Kyle once again. Take it, look. Now he gets aggressive, finds a shutdown onto Kyle Teasy. Well done, XYG.
That was tough. The only remaining players from Falcons APBREN, Saver, Flap, Teasy, who pulled the Primal Wrath, were the softies. That's why they couldn't lean hard into their current power spike. But that could have definitely gotten much, much worse.
Yeah, this shield coming in from God Yang is honestly ruining the tempos of Falcons APBREN. As soon as XYG suspect, hey, they're walking up, they're about to engage, that shield comes up. Immediately, the range heroes are like, we gotta calm down.
Oh, Luminum Blast. Catching no one.
Oh, wait. Oh, a good pushback. But they always lose one person. That's easy. He's already down. Wind of Nature coming in from Super Marco. He's looking for as many people as possible. Long is already losing his immortality. Can he get out? No! It's too late despite already switching his items. KLVJ does break the immortality off the Super Marco, but does not secure the kill. That's 3 for nothing.
The king has fallen, and that's a shutdown. Huge swing in the economy. Falcons APBREN out of the woods. Gold-wise, they have closed the gap. We are now at deadlock. One more look here at this team fight. I think the key was catching Long. You catch Long, there's no one left for God Yang or Kiel to protect. Because again, you saw how far Yone was. And now Falcons APBREN gonna make, they're gonna make a killing on the map. They are playing Monopoly, bro. They are buying block after block after block, and now it's turning blue. XYG, time to pay rent.
Yep, I mean, at this point, they're running out of money, and they're eventually going to have to start paying with real estate here, right? They've already lost a lot of their towers, and maybe, I think that XYG, we need to still remember that their composition is pretty heavily dependent on their ults, and Falcons APBREN, they find that window. The shield is down, the Numenon Blast is down, Heavy Spin and Eternal Guard gone. All right, we can make something happen.
And now the quote-unquote dance begins. Kyle Teasy wailing away at the Lord, pulling it out of the pit. That is going to be a soft reset. Right. Now KLVJ and Zed keeping the dance up. Diversion play up top. They are going to send away Super Marco.
Oh, he's probably left the Battle Mirror image back in the mid lane, right? Yup. They're clearing it super fast. Nicely done. Good utilization of the diversion. And even XYG, they're like, wait a second, hold on.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
It's not. It's like, wait, Eternal Guard's already out. Wild Charge as well. Wow, really good Winter Crown coming up from Yi1. And now Ogwen, he's getting punished. He's already lost his immortality as the rest of the team are funneling into this choke point. Flaptazy with his ult is cutting them down one by one, but in the back line, look, he's trying to find one. No, he gets blown up by Fuel. Fuel's dead. Godang next to fall. Zed also getting chunked out. Falcons, APBREN managed to sneak their way through. Another divergent. Send them anywhere they want, man.
Wherever they need to be. Drop pod assault anywhere, man. Exterminatus has been called on the XYG. 3 for none, the first big team fight for Falcons APBREN to win in this almost 20-minute bout. And now they're marching it down mid. Gideon, do you believe it? Do you believe it's endable?
It's looking a little endable, I'm not gonna lie, but somebody's got to defend their base while they're taking down the mid inhibitor. Ogwen, once again, good wild charge. E1, he's going down. Can he get out? KillVJ tries to make the hero play. Still, it's not enough. He's too low. Lycanpath finds his second one. Well done. GG, well played. What a comeback coming in from Falcons APBREN.
A valiant and definitely impressive